Hi, my name is John Whitehead. I'm an executive and leadership coach, and welcome to this week's video blog post. We're into week, I don't know, I've lost count of COVID-19, and things are starting to ease up as things are starting to open up. And you might notice that I actually managed to get out and get a haircut this past week as my barber had opened up. Now, everybody was masked up. I was masked up. The barber had his mask on, and they were only allowing one or two people in the shop at a time. I was lucky. I went in when he was the only buddy in the shop and was able to get in and see him. But that means, and bars and restaurants are starting to open up, even though they're limited seating. Now, this is kind of a tricky phase, isn't it? Where most of us have been pent up, staying in our homes, and now we're wanting to get out and about. But as leaders of organizations, and if you're a manager or a leader in an organization, we have to be really mindful of a couple of things. One, understanding for those people that want to get back and want to get right in there, and those that maybe are feeling a little bit worried and cautious about coming back. How do we manage that? We're supposed to be still keeping our social or physical distancing of 2 meters. So we see space, offices or desks being moved. We see in meetings, chairs being put aside 6 feet or 2 meters. But in a work setting, that might be a little difficult in an office setting. So what are some of the things that we can do? Well, maybe we have to listen to those that don't feel or are feeling a little worried about coming back and giving them an opportunity to gradually phase in. Maybe it's 1 day a week. Maybe then it's 2 days a week. Maybe look at alternating days when your staff come in. So if you have a staff of 8 people, 4 come in 1 day, 4 come in the next day, if that's possible. Maintain some remote work. New Zealand's playing with the idea of having a 4-day work week. How can you continue to operate and maybe allow workers to stay at home and maybe do a bit of remote working? How's that going to work? So some things to think about, and I think as leaders, we have to, even though we may say, no, we need to be getting back and getting things rolling, I think we still need to be cautious. This thing's going to be around for a long time. You know, we may never get rid of the COVID virus. We may have a vaccine for it, but we have a vaccine for smallpox and for measles, right? And HIV, and they're still around. They haven't gone away. So I think we have to be prepared for that. As I spoke a few weeks ago, we're in that neutral zone where we're not really sure which way it's going. And we're taking those first steps now back into what some people think was the normal way of doing things. I'm not sure if it's ever going to be normal. We are definitely going to be doing some things differently. Some things to think about as a leader. Our people are looking at us to see what messaging we give. And although we do want to give a positive message, an encouraging message, we also need to be cautious too. I'd be interested in what you think. So feel free to add some comments to the bottom of this video in the comments section, whatever platform you're finding this on. Reach out to me, email me if you'd like to have a conversation about how that might happen. How you might, as Kouzes and Posers say, how you might model the way in this time. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and we hope to talk to you again soon.